Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing wonderfully today. Loading up the stream. Obviously, I wasn't on it yesterday, but I just had like so much to catch up with and so much to do. It's just like busy with being busy over the weekend as well, doing some of the live casting and stuff, which was actually really, really good fun.
Gold,
we are back. We are live. True, Brian. Thank you so much for day one. Right, let me just close the last piece here so we're ready. And I have a new idea for beginning of stream, which we are going to be playing normal Tarkov. Good. But I think that it is worth warming up on Arena with one individual game. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to be very much out of practice. So, no, I'm here. I am here. So what we're going to do is, like, rather than just doing the usual, just like chatting, whatever, then I'm going to, we're going to play one round of Arena. So I actually get my like hands warmed up. And then we're going to get into main EFT. And I think this is a good way to do it, honestly. I think this is good. Because otherwise, I get, just get stuck. An easy 8 jump scare. I don't know. But yeah, no, it was good doing the arena tourney over the weekend. It's just, it's one of these things where, I don't know, like, the community is like pretty downbeat about arena right now. In my opinion, it's like kind of sad. Like, I know that some of the fixes are quite slow. There's still a lot of stuff that people are asking for, but I do think the game's got potential, especially if PSG actually wants to. Like, they need to be a lot quicker though about putting tourneys out. Like, we still don't have the next like official BSG sanctioned, which is, I don't know. I think that's a little bit unfortunate. I really do think that they need to get the ball rolling with that, because I was talking about this on ScavTalk with Church. Like, without the ability for people to like make a team, join qualifiers, and then potentially be able to like go up to the top level and win competitions or whatever, feels like got kind of the same people playing against each other, or slash there just not being any tourneys at all, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to see how it goes, but like I'm still interested. As I was saying to Church, like in playing arena only for 3 hours, 2 days in a row or whatever, I could definitely feel my PvP skills improving, which is why that kind of incentivized me to want to play like at least one round at the beginning of stream just to get my eye in, because I think it really does help. Like the first couple of fights that I end up getting into on regular Tarkov, I tend to find like quite, I'm just surprised, right? I'm just surprised to get into that fight. So it'll be even better when there's like unranked or whatever, because then we could just like dive into a game and it'll, not take too long. Which is good. But what types of ammo best level 4 traders? Honestly, it really is up to you what you want to run, right? So you get a lot of SMG ammo at level 4 traders now. So you can get SS190 for the P90, which is pretty good. You can get M62 for the bigger calibers. But yeah, for the small stuff, you can get like 45 AP, SS190. Those are like some of the best ones. FMJ for the MP7 as well. Good. And then for the mid-tier stuff, like M856A1 is perfectly serviceable in most 5.56 guns. I like it in the AUG a lot. What was I doing on this? I think I was just do this. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use the UMP. And then there's some other stuff like SIG Hybrid for the SIG Spear that I'm going to be using a little bit in a moment. Once we go through this game of Arena, I'm going to play with the Spear, I think. I said endgame guns, but like Spear's kind of the idea. It's just like if I end up dying like 5 times in a row with the Spear, I'm probably going to swap to something else, given they're like half a mil. But we'll see. But yeah, you're going to make a level 4 trader video soon? Probably not, because once I get to that stage, I normally make a video about like each individual gun. So at level 4 traders, it's like I might make something specifically about the Black MDR, or about the Spear, or about like whatever, right? That's usually what I'll do with this gun. Right. Oh. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna play this one round of arena, and then we are going to get into the main Tarkov after that, so I could just get my eye in and practice a little bit before we go. Got to max traders, and now what do I do? Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong thing on. Kappa? If you can, yeah. I mean, Lightkeeper, I would say, is like the slightly easier answer. Lightkeeper is slightly better because it's not as hard to do. Oh, got lots of boys all sprinting in. I was in a bad position. I didn't have my paint kit on. I feel like I get hunted by cheaters every time I come kitted. Yeah, there is that feeling sometimes, which is kind of annoying. I think at this point, like, the cheating, it does seem to be quite bad this wipe, I would say, just based on the feel, like the general feel of the community, like the posts that I see and some of my own experiences. I know I played labs kind of recently-ish, so it's not really been, it's really not been ideal. But I also feel that like trying to like focusing on it is just bad, you know. It's just bad. Like I'm trying not to look at the stat screen too much anymore because it's just feels sort of pointless, and you just end up like focusing on it and not focusing on your own game. You know what I mean? Got cap already? I'm not getting cap with this wipe. Like it takes too long. It takes too long. You have to do too much stuff. And because I'm not like I don't stream full time. As and when. Yeah, I've actually changed my mind about healing in Arena. I actually think that you just shouldn't have like the heavy bleed sound and the light bleed. If you want to use them, then you should, but use them separately, I think. Flank from the side. Yeah, everyone thinks that everybody's a cheater. Oh, that was a bad stand-up, wasn't it? Need to use these painkillers, man. Because I've got different hotkeys for Arena now. It's like slightly less good on the muscle memory. I'm the only one. In Shoreline, all I can say is don't play Shoreline nighttime. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. Like, outside of labs, it's hard to say. Like, I don't know whether it's necessarily been, like, it's bad elsewhere. Oh, I forgot about this, actually. You can swap the light under here. Yeah, the problem with his Analgens is that you run out of painkiller if you do it too early. My experience. That's it. I think Arena's fine for practicing EFT. I genuinely do, Virus. Like, I'm going to play Arena for one game, and then we're going to dive into actual EFT. I think it's a lot better to get some practice in. With, like, one round of Arena beforehand. Just to get back into the swing of things. Because I feel that the problem is when I'm starting these streams, especially like the first stream of the week, because I tend not to play over the weekend most of the time. And so by the time that it's like comes back round to Monday, and especially today on Tuesday, like I didn't play yesterday, which means that then the last time that I actually played was Thursday. And so that's quite a long time not to have played the game. But I actually feel like I'd rather play like one game arena. Like arena genuinely is probably the best way to get better at PvP. If you're like just not very good at aiming and stuff. But you just get into so many more situations. Oh god damn it. Just came around the side. That's fine. Gotta be careful of that if I go down that way. I like going down that way because people are surprised. But yeah, you're kind of exposed to the flank. I mean, I feel like arena makes me overconfident. I'd rather feel like I'm ready to... I'd rather feel like I'm ready to PvP and ready to shoot. Because a lot of the time I find is that there's a tendency, especially for me, to just like wander about, loot stuff, and then when I get into a fight, I'm like surprised. You know what I mean? And there's not really a good way to warm up anymore now that Scav Karma is the way it is. Like I used to play Scav Factory to warm up and just kill everything. But now Scav Karma is like it is. It's not as easy. I mean, help me learn how PvP actually even works at Tarkov. Yeah, it's true. And you get used to the DC. You just get into those situations like 20 times more. So I think it's good. You know what quest it is to unlock normal PvP? Isn't it just... Actually, maybe... I don't think... let's see. Oh, it's fertilizers. Literally, just type like PvP Tarkov into Google. I think it's fertilizers. Best place to look. Best place to look. It's like CS2 as my second game at Tarkov account. It's just too unique. Yeah, playing the game for the sake of the game. I think it's fine. Like if you want to be like a comp player or whatever, and you want to like lean into that, then maybe that's fine. Like I'm not going to be playing it as my main game, but I want to keep myself, you know, up on like what's going on. Come on, get me out. This guy likes to flank this way, so I'm actually going to try and like counter flank him. Nah, factory pistol PvP. It's just not. It just isn't the same. This is very hard to actually see what's happening. One thing I do feel is that the UMP kit's probably a little too good. There's a lot of people using it. Damn. I stayed way too still there. I didn't shoot early enough. It was just like obvious. Could arena be the reason why we suddenly have 300 hour, 25 KD, 40 plus players suddenly amassed? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, personally. I think that's just sus behavior. Yeah, so what I should have done there, rather than doing, why am I stuck in ADS? Rather than doing what I did, I should have like basically leaned around the corner. Because in doing what I did, I just was like stood in the middle like an idiot. I need to learn some of the spots, especially for playing air pit. Like I always end up playing air pit. Oh man, okay. I got caught there. I got caught. Ah, good headshot from the back. Yeah, I didn't hear him because he was stationary, which was fair enough. He got himself into a nice position, and when I pushed forwards, he knew where I was. Tough game, this one, anyway. Our team. Tough game. You see, I'd rather do this now. I'd rather like make a few mistakes now than... Obviously, it's different, right? It's a different kind of game. Yeah, I'm going to move over in 2 seconds, Fortbert. Almost every player in Arena has a golden name. No one actually bought it, mostly AD. Right. Okay, there we go. Right, so there's the warm-up. There's the warm-up. What maps do you main? Well, I was talking about this to Church the other day as well, which is like really weird. I don't feel like I main anything anymore. It's like so strange. The one map that I probably would prefer to play over the others is Streets, I guess. I just like Streets a lot, so I kind of have a tendency to play there. Like, I'm probably going to play there now, just because it's more fun. Wasn't trying to be an actually handy. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I was tempted whether to change over and then change back, but I knew I'd probably forget. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, what maps would I play if I just was going to play any old map? Because I normally go. I'm very quest orientated usually. So I'd normally just go wherever I need to. But I feel that, like, if I was just going to go anywhere for fun... The thing is, if I'm going to go to a map, I'm probably just going to go for, like, a chill time. And a chill time tends to be woods for me. Right. Back in the main game. So yeah, we're going to start with the spear. Customs my comfort map, I feel safe at home. The problem is for me is that I actually don't feel safe on customs because there's so many like Giga Chads that play customs as their home map, and like that makes me not want to. Well, not want to play, but just like I'm just very cautious about the number of people who are actually on the map. You know, there's no point doing the water filter there because these things cost the same amount, and I don't think you really get any XP for doing it. There's hardly any point. Yeah, woods is. You just know you're not going to run into like a billion people on woods, I find. So it just, I quite like it for that reason. I'm typically going to be able to escape. I'm trying out the really cheap case, by the way. The 95k case is just like not been. Yeah, I like having the room to flank, so I like playing like outside on shoreline. I kind of don't mind reserve. I quite like reserve. I think reserve's kind of fun. I just don't really like going underground, particularly. Like, I'll do it. By the way, like, when did ears get added to this helmet? It was in the rework, it must have been. Yeah, this helmet has ears now. It's quite odd. Because, like, it doesn't really cover your ears. It never used to cover ears. It has done ever since, like, patch 14. But it seems. Very weird. You get more than... Oh, yeah, you do get more than one super water. You're quite right, actually. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. It is worth doing, then. Good spot. And I think it gets better with your hideout management too. Yeah, you're quite right about that. Reminding me. Right, we need to put this air filter thing in. I always forget to do this. Serves nice long as you got Red Rebel? Yes. I got a labs report back, by the way, which is one small saving grace. All right. Stu. Do I have this out? I do. So this is the one. How much are these things? No, I think they're a lot. You know what? For a full 100%er, that's not actually too bad. I'm going to buy another one. So this is the one that I got in marked with myself. Quite nice. I don't think there's much else you can do with this. I don't think there's any other handguards or anything. The only thing you can really do is just like change the pistol grip over. Well, and then the stock. I guess we can compare. This is the same as like the MCX. I was like thinking of using the MCX as well a bit today, so we'll see how it goes. Now the spear's already got really good recoil, so I'm like unsure as to whether you want to go actually. I guess this is okay. I guess this comp. Then you get 48 in here. What size is this? We're on the 25 because that makes it super powerful. Actually, we haven't put a full grip on yet. I'll buy this. I'll buy this one. Go, bro. Yes. Do that one then. Okay. Emerine rubber butt pad. I think that's like better recoil, but like slightly less ergo, is it? 56.64 versus 52.61. Yeah, it depends on the ergo like recall balance. I feel like 3 recall now, you can't really tell. That's kind of why I went for this thing. Sorry, not the new one, the Daniel's Defense. You could go to 62. And this is like a nice middle ground. 1 recall for 2 ergo. At this level, it feels kind of okay. Use the canty mount on it as well. We go WMX. Maybe I just try it. Just use that just for. I think this is it, right? Do we need some front and backs? Probably. Defiance. What else can you do? Like, I've not really modded this bit. Sort of this is new to me. Novel and interesting. In some ways, it's like good when you can't do much. Yeah. Because you're kind of saved from yourself of like too much modding, but that said, I did end up spending another 80k on it. Yeah, we're not going to labs with it. I definitely didn't want to play labs with this guy. It's kind of why I was avoiding using it, because I've been playing labs recently. I didn't end up getting the GPSA, by the way, for whoever asked before. Why does people run the 1x on the side? There's this, like, people are doing the old meta of this guy is canted, and then this thing side, because then when your guy holds it, so basically they changed the way that arms work in the latest refresh of like ballistics. So arms are now like completely impenetrable at all times. So if you use the canted, arm comes up like this, you're up, and like covers part of your chest. And so that's what people are doing. Like, I actually think it's kind of much of a muchness. We're talking like fractions of a difference in terms of like whether you're actually gonna stay alive or not. But you know, people gonna do what people gonna do. I'm normally like, as time goes on, especially with this wipe, I'm just feeling like less like that in many ways with many things. I feel like, especially with armor, like you can be shot from so many different like random angles. I'm just like, is it even worth worrying about most of these things? I don't know. Right, let's make a preset for this. So we're going to go with... I've slowly bought quite a lot of hybrid. I've got like 700 or something, so it could be a little bit more ample. I think we'll probably go like 15 of the hybrids on top, maybe, and put FMJs under. Save this is just the big hybrid. Save that guy. Load all of these mags like that. I want to get a couple more 20s. I've bought as many of these as I can. If I buy 5 of these, we do load for preset. It's annoying because you have to go create new preset and then find one that you've already done. And then load the magazine. Because you can't load... It doesn't take you back into the menu, you would think. I guess I've only got 4. When's the next reset? 3 hours. Oh god, I've like missed it big time. Okay, well, we'll go with 1 big mag and then 220. How we're gonna do this? I'll take FMJ and hybrid like this. That's all right. Yellow key. Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to lab. Right. How much are? Wow, they're expensive, aren't they? Worth just using the XLs instead. Like, how much is... What do we say was the difference? Contact Force is like massive. It's 70. It's like an extra 10. It's a lot, unfortunately. There's a lot. Let's try it. Give it a go. Right, how much are ULUX now these days? Okay. We're going to go kitted. We'll go kitted for the first. Take all of the, like, all the sort of... Now we just need to decide, like, what kind of med... Oh, not meds. What armor? I've got like a bunch of different armors. I'm quite liking the defender. You get front of neck, which is nice, and you get some side protection. You can't put side plates in it, but it's only like 7 kilos with the back plate in front and back. It's not too bad. We are still underweight this way. Go condors as well. Just for the full thing. Well, yeah, we're just going to get killed straight away, aren't we? This is just classic what's going to happen. So we're going to play streets. So. Give you the bag. You know what I should choose? Choose that Ragman one. One that I don't actually have. Because it is, again, that one's really light. And I feel like I'm prioritizing weight a lot now. Barter this. Yeah. Look at that. 1 kilo. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're just kind of going to go and like make some money, I think. Got Beluga. I've got relaxation room. Customs. Which were the... Do I have like... Not really done that one. What else have we got? I haven't really got, I just haven't organized my... I want to go and grab like, wow. Bell. Manufacturing. Depends on where we go. Real estate. Right. Arcone. Bank. I got Concordia 63. Can you use a spear? I mean, it's really good, but just expensive. SC58? Yeah. How'd you get the spear? This one I found actually, but you have to buy them off the fleet, but they're very expensive. Some keys no good. This one. I can't remember where that one is. There's a load of the other ones. So which one have I got? I've got Concordia Apartments. Remind me which ones are decent. There's Home Cinema. And is room 8? Are these in the same area? I forget. 64 key. Did I say 64? 64 office. Which one's this one? 34. I got the 8 ones. Concordia full of rats. It depends. That one is in the central section of the Big L building. I think I've been in it once or twice. It's okay, right? We'll get it anyway. Once we're there, I'll like remember which one's which. That's the problem. I always forget like which room is what. I just go to them and I know kind of which ones they are when I'm like physically there. I think that was it, right? 8 used to be called 34? Well, we've got Concate as well, though. Anyway, that'll be fine. That'll honestly be fine. Do I actually have any street stats? Let's just have a quick look, just to make sure. Oh, I've still got this bloody thing. Paramedics G-phone. Do I even want to try and do that? Find the debtor. Or can't I? Or Caban. I'm not going to do that one, though. I don't want to do that. Rooftop, so kill... Actually, you know what? I guess like I can bring it with me, and if I'm near the car exit, then we can do that, I suppose. If not, I'll just have to try and not die. Doesn't really matter. You can go pick it up again. Like I feel like maybe it's not as bad as it was. Which one is Debtor? Oh, it's Pinewood. Oh, it's this one. 206 Pinewood? Okay. If I remember. If I remember to do it, we'll... Let's check 13. Let's actually play the game. Perhaps. Flex ammo cases, darks, injector spears. Which one's check 13? Oh, the marked one. Wait, mysterious remark? Yeah, check 13. You know, I never actually went in there. Back in there. Yeah, I've never actually been in. Creepy mannequins. I've not been in that room. It's in that like weird cul-de-sac where you can't get through, right? Yeah, there isn't a key called Check 13. Yeah, it's called Mysterious Marked Room, apparently. But it says Check 13 on the key itself. Unlocks the marked room on the first floor of the Checkanaya 13 apartment building. Maybe we'll get on next time. Are you doing any boss hunting? Not sure. Maybe not today. But I don't know. It'd be maybe interesting to do. Thing is, I don't really like fighting against the AI. So that kind of puts me off a bit. Yeah, stuck progress-wise, got all these boss and Jaeger quests and hate them. The Jaeger quests I don't mind. The boss ones are a bit annoying because you have to go out your way to find them. And it's like RNG and then you're fighting other people. The ones I don't mind are the ones where you just have to kill them. They're kind of better in some ways, like Gluhar. Like, he's hard, but that's kind of fun. The ones where you have to, like, kill them and then take a thing, it's just annoying, because people, like, camp the body. And then check 15, and check 15 is, like, 4.5 mil. I get... Check 15 is a lot more, what's the word? It's a lot more, famous, I would say. Hey, thanks, Faithless, by the way. Yes, it was good to cast. It was good to see the cast. Hello, Kinder. Love the stock. Yeah, I think this stock's good as well. Like, especially now with the recall changes, I think it's decent. Torpedo! Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, Arena was fun to cast. Like, I like casting the tourneys and those kind of things. The weird thing is, like, with the amount of people complaining about Arena, I actually do want to play more myself. I just don't think it's necessarily that good to watch. It's great for me to practice, but I don't think it's very good to watch. Yeah, good luck getting out of Check 15 solo. Yeah, I agree. Borderline impossible. I love the SIG, by the way, but need to remember to tap at range. Oh, yeah, of course. Arena reviewers one day? Maybe. 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 I think it's better off doing, like, private games, though. Do, like, private games on Arena. One of the things on, like, my ideas list, I should make an ideas, like, a proper ideas stuff. Like, I've thought of a few things. I was going to do, like, hardcore, like, Arena private games. Like, first come first, jump into. Okay, so I've actually appeared in probably the perfect spot. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if the car isn't actually it. I don't like the fact that there's like another. I'm gonna get in here first. How do you maintain 60 FPS on streets? Where's that meme? You know, and the best part is you don't. Yeah, you basically don't. At least I don't. I'm just like really cautious to be looking at the tables because I want to make sure I'm looking out the actual window. Grab a few bits while we're looking out. That was a very, very crappy boots. Can't see it. Tetris. That's. I've only got 2 CMS. That was a mistake. How like obvious that. In some ways, I feel like it was better being outside. Like even in here, it's like it's very dark in the front area. But remember to tap fire. Probably Caban's taking most of the interest, I would say. Just tried Arena, and it's not actually total bollocks. It's alright. Like it's fun. I think it's okay. I think it's quite fun. Something that I guess the big Caban boy is up. The rumor about drop and pick up armor. I have, yeah. I mean, that rumor comes back and forth like every so often. I mean, I've no idea whether it's true or not. Very hard to know. These things are usually, well, yes, lamp. What gun is that? Almost sounds. I don't know what that is. Go look in this one. Oh, did he stuck then? Alright, Magica coffee. Yeah, the problem is like the only thing you can really do about gamer chair boys, like to either not worry about it or just to stop playing. Like if it's affecting you and annoying. Bad. Not much else to do. Alright. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else really here. So we're gonna go down towards the I don't know, like we're gonna go towards relaxation room broadly. Is the plan. There's a couple more duffels in here that I want to hit. I think the fancy new face masks are worth the value. I mean, I think that they're kind of broken, so sort of. Depends on how much you die. Like, if obviously if you die with them a bunch, then like, yeah, it's not worth it. But class 4 protection across your whole face, I think that's insane. I actually do think it's insane. I think it's like slightly busted. Honestly, I do. Mass misses ears? Really? Oh, it's in like, it doesn't have ears on it. Yeah. But like, the fact that it's all your face is... Yeah, I mean, if you can get it for 70k, it's definitely worth it. It's also like, because you don't get any like screen smear. That's also what makes it. Oh, is that the BTR? Capturing outposts has always been garbage. People have asked if you experience if you chat out and push cabana, check 15. Yeah, it really depends. Depends, like... Kind of like chat around labs, I just got killed a billion different ways. And like, partly skill and partly things just feeling odd. Capturing is fixed on shoreline. Yeah, that one's resort, isn't it? Better. I've never even attempted. A very little incentive. Okay. What about Death to Shadow? You can stack it with other stuff. I feel like class 2's kind of not really worth it. Huh. That's actually the best set of loot drops we've had in here. I hate the things that can hide under other things. Like the most. No, the BTR shouldn't be crazy. It should have been fixed in that latest patch, so... Ooh. That's intriguing. Where was that shot? It sounded like it was from further away. Unsure what to make of that. Ultra rich, the run, whatever. Yeah. Probably, yeah. Is Spear worth anything? I mean, they're good, right? Have a play. Have a play. Perch inside the cinema and shoot out. Maybe that was the deal. Because I thought the scout was shouting at me. but then I guess not. That exit is shut. It's just good to know. Always bring 400k with me on the streets. Just ride a BTR around town. That's quite funny. Lay beside the stairs. In the grass or inside to snipe out.
Gold.
Interesting.
Please.
I mean, I don't really snipe. You guys know I don't really snipe. What a time! Thank you for the prize. Problem is, am I going to have to push up and fight someone? I don't really want. Go and see. I don't want to just like run down the street and get shot. Gav? Or... That a guy? Guy. Yeah, I believe it probably is, but doesn't hurt to be cautious. Right, load a couple more hybrids back into this boy. Ever do more testing on the step bug? I did do some offline, yeah. It's not inconclusive. I wouldn't say I 100% know. I don't know enough to make a video about it. Let's put it that way. I want to do some more on it, but I kind of got bored testing it. So I gave up on the Tarkov is apparently the latest in long line of optimizing sharp point on stick warfare. What do you mean? But by the way, that spear felt absolutely insane to shoot full auto. So. Not insanely good to shoot. Kind of forgot I was using the spear even. To the point at which I was surprised when it handled so nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear above this hive thing. Relax room. Oh, it's already open. I feel like I heard somebody this way. A step of some kind. Hmm. I think I did, but it's like down the main street. Oops. Okay, I'm probably best off like not just looking through the window, but being down at street level, I think. Close that. Can you get out this side? I feel like... Can you? Maybe you can't. Where's the other exit? There. So the one disadvantage in some ways about wearing contact fours is that you hear people from like a bajillion years away. Sometimes it's kind of hard to know like someone's actually there. Oh, could be in the hide. It did sound like it was from... How was that like? Weird VoIP. Voice clipping. I know. I wonder where from. Really odd. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Ali. Thank you. VoIP bug. Everyone on the map hears it. Weird. That was the step bug for the scav. And I might just leave him. I'm gonna go in hive, given that basically. Probably these apartments too. Kind of looks like it. Somebody's opened the door to the right. Okay, that's no. Yeah, to hear the step bug up on top of the thing is like insane. Is actually insane. Whole team hears it. We split up across all the streets. Okay, that's good to know actually. That kind of information you just can't get as a solo. Yeah, the thing is, I quite like hearing if people are shooting at the scavs. If I leave them, they're more likely to get kills. Well, the likelihood goes from not to maybe. Vodka's kind of got a bit more expensive this wipe, a little bit. Gas am. Is some of this stuff bad? That sounds like not very good. An abandoned factory key for scabbing. Have you done the quest? Do you need it for the quest? Is that the abandoned factory key? Is that the other one in here on streets? One for like the factory area. I think that's the streets one. Depends whether you want to run it or not. Do you want to run it? It's ultimately the question. You want to run it? Free. You don't want to run it, sell it. Whoa! Oh my god! Get the hell out of me! I thought that was an actual person. Ah! I like looked back at the screen from chat and like jumped out of my skin. Yeah, rip the garbage bags, jeez. Thought it was probably Abney dude or someone. Yeah, so like it depends on whether you actually want to do mock dream or not. Acorn in the hallway. Yeah, because of me, not because of the bags. Yeah. Well, you probably thought I saw someone. Reality. This room is sometimes quite good. Abney's gonna be terrified. Love Mr. Abney's trash bag meta. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. It's just a strange way that it looked. That caught me out. It looked like a person. A split second I saw it. Did the egg video? It's insane. Yeah. A sad state of affairs, isn't it? Sometimes A batteries go for like more than you'd expect. It's like kind of weird. Right. Yeah, we'll get rid of them for now. What ammo is this? I love this one. Call of Call. What kind of PS is that? 545. I didn't do the middle floor. Oh no, you can't get in that one. Just the crate. No more jump scares, please. I'm at work. I need to concentrate. I can't attest to that, I'm afraid. I can't. Right. So let's carry on down to the military route. Got like that random key. Don't know whether it's going to be any good or not. We're checking the filing cabinet. May as well. People often can't be bothered because it takes a while. Video actually made me want to play Street. Oh. And the graphics. Yeah, no, it's just okay. And have fun. I mean, it runs fine. The thing that I have to remember about Streets in general is that everybody else kind of has the same issue. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world because obviously this is not the case for everyone, but like, depends on the person. Got people with all sorts of difficulties on it. Hello, Ida. That was some expensive gear. Yeah, we're going expensive, but we're just chilling, making some runs and doing whatever, going around a few areas of the map I don't normally go around, using some keys, that kind of thing. Not going crazy, not in the first place anyway. Perhaps. Okie dokie, so let's carry on down to Academy. Thing is, I'd love to loot that body, but I don't think it's worth it in the street. This is like a proper campus, either from like up on top of here, in the buildings, like someone who knows, somebody probably could have snuck in without me hearing, despite the fact I'm wearing contact force. Like, you never know. Down on there. Sneak right round the back. Oh, interesting. Could that be the boys? Scavs, normal scavs do spawn in there. Do they have their own special voice line? Am I just going to get beamed through this fence? Ollie's special voice? I've genuinely not seen them yet. Comes the BTR. It's like 8 scouts. I think it's Columbro. What are the best places to fight him? What was the question? The best min-max sidearm? Could be like an SMG of some kind, like an MP9 or something. Yeah, or MP7. Really light. You want something quite light as the... Go try and clear the rest of this. Eventually go and have a look at the... Oh, moving around. Door at the other end of the building. Is that the far right? So the far left from here.
Какое-то затишье перед бурей.
That sounded different. Oh, is there a door over here? I've not fought these doors. Opening up academy. I don't know why I need to like move it. Yeah, I don't know where they are. As I said, I've not fought them yet, so I'm still nervous. That's in the way, good. Inside the building, yes. Like, can you see them through the windows, though? Like, if I go over there, am I going to get shot? That door's like... Careful, because they'll rush. Oh, I don't want them to rush! I'm going to run out of ammo and die. Okay, let's give it a go. Don't forget the mechanic of gun jams when smacked by the baton. What do you mean? What do you mean? I hope that's a joke. Is that not a joke?
Блять, тут нашего завалили!
Don't let him melee you. Has the aura if you're too close, the gun will jam. Like, entirely. Either all crowded in the lobby, kitchen, or he's not. 100% chance. That's like dumb as all hell. We're sending in an aid.
Тут игрушка! Стороны!
That's annoying. Who doesn't need to hit you first? Hmm. So these idiots just like all sat in here. That's extremely annoying. Might wait until the airdrop's done because I want to be able to hear what the hell's happening. By the front door. Maybe. This should bring something won't jam or good melee. I already did nade. You don't want to move. I think there's one in that end room. RPD doesn't jam, really? Go back to the other door. Again, again. One or 25s. I do have a 25 in. I could only buy 4. I didn't want to die too much. There's one around the corner for sure. Kind of annoying, this. Someone in one of these rooms. I don't know how many of them are left, but... I think so. The other one, like... If I can get another nade. What is going on?
У нас дохляк!
I love hunting bosses. Yeah, they didn't react to the nade. So weird. Sucks. That was the Cologne band-aid. You ripped it off now. They will protect your spear? Probably will. Fairness. That was rubbish. Why didn't they die? Should have bought an anti-tank rifle instead. Three on top of each other. Well, that's that, I guess. All right. Utilize the time on the strat, sending more people than you have bullet. I had enough bullet. They just none of them died. I don't know how they didn't die. More headshots, I guess. More headshots required. That's like SIG FMJ. What's the guard health? Anyway? Assault follower security. Like 180 thorax. 100. SIG hybrid is like 72 damage. So yeah, it still takes like. I think the last one the shots off left yet. Probably. No, sorry, I was using hybrid. No fear against the spear. That's definitely true. Right, let's get back up. We've got a Tetris to show for it. 87. Right, let's try take off. Not the test. Well, better than. Guess we'll use one. We'll use this thing. It's nice. Loot. Not sure what happened. The game knowledge was the most valuable thing. Yeah, that's the thing that we took away from that. Fairness. I'm going to basically go like endgame kits all the time now. We're going to see whether we can... I'll go broke. Not Razor. I wonder if I will go bankrupt. I just like... I don't know. Maybe. Broke the filter. Yeah, as you said, I'll probably get all of those back anyway. Looking back in aid to the kitchen. I don't know. I don't know at this stage. I don't know. It's too heavy. It's okay. We'll see. I can always take the side plates out. What's meta gun for endgame this way? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the spear. The spear is insanely good. It's probably like the... Yeah, because it's basically like the fastest firing weapon that has one of the lowest recoils of all of the like high calibers. complete wrecker. Still under actually. Get ourselves mass. Got morphine as well. Green boys. I also lost my ambulance phone as well, which is... Go and get another one of them again. Black MDR? Yeah, Black MDR as well. What else is really good? Black MDR is great. The spear's insane. Like, a Black MDR is like more run-of-the-mill regular. I'm trying this 2.5k one. I think it makes more even profit. I don't know whether 95k makes up for the times that it like completely just falls out. Part of where my money's going is that finally we unlock the Bitcoin farm level 3. Like I'm slowly ticking up with spare cash, picking up through these graphics cards. So I've got another like 16 to go. Like another nearly like 15, 16 mil or something that's like reserved, I guess, of my money that I haven't spent that I need to. Fine. Okay, so I think... Are we good otherwise? I don't bother with food and drink on streets because you just find so much. Oh, I need to get, like... Good with the spear? Something... I think we're fine, right? Yeah. I don't think if there's anything I'm normally missing. Cash? Do I need cash for cars? No, not on streets. Maybe BTR, but maybe I'll just take a can of peas with me. Give it another go. Anytime I bring green flower, I die. I do not bring them anymore. Just find them players. They're so cheap. I just bring it anyway. MCX is good because you can get CBJ ammo, and you don't have to do any like silly quests for it. Whereas like M85501, you have to do like really dumb quests to get the craft for it. With CBJ, you can buy. Huge plus. RPDN is cool. I don't know if it's like... I don't think it's meta, but I think it's cool. Especially if you're in a duo. RPD with PP on streets. Thing does not jam. Has to... Yeah, it's alright. Have they fixed the ULAC bug, but the sound is less? I don't know. I don't think so. No. This Omni's thing. Maybe I need to take it off, put it back on again. I can't remember what... I think that's how you fix it. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 880k, exactly. But I do want to get my Bitcoin farm. Just card dealership kit? Yes. I have it. Your card needs a service. I have it now. You only get one use on the key. That's why it's a bit of a pain. Yeah, use accessible ammo and fast rate of fire. And the M6 isn't that expensive either. Yeah, what about pressure gauges? I don't know about pressure gauges. I don't feel like they're always expensive. Expensive sometimes. Half a dozen kitted M4s and experience for peacekeeping. I'd like to do peacekeeping, but I haven't found any vertexes, and I don't really want to go back to. I don't really want to go back to Lighthouse. Maybe I'll play some reserve or something. Try and work out the tech spawns on reserve. If I want quest something you can choose. Yeah, you can. You can go to the area later on. Yeah. I don't know if somebody else would have opened the door already because it's just like the one use, but you could definitely just like take it with you and go in. Only pop CBJ. I've always been able to buy CBJ. It's the stuff on Prapple that I can't buy. Prapple's ones are just always sold out. Like BT, PS12B, and one other thing is always sold out. The only one on Peacekeeper that's sometimes sold out for me is M62. Took me so many streets once to realise police station area is part of the map. Why would they put stop signs on both entrances? That usually means you're going to die for some reason, right? Guessing swarming with player scavs? Probably, yeah. Final Vertex is in Marin Car. Yeah, I just don't want to play Lighthouse though. The map kind of sucks, in my opinion. Oh, SPP. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, anything shoots fast has ammo that can defeat class 5. Yeah, if it shoots fast and can defeat class 5, then great. If it shoots fast and has the ability to defeat class 4, then it's good. And that's kind of the way it goes at the minute. I've tried doing these reserve spawns before, but I tend to just like not find anything is the issue. I'll be AK. Is that the marked room in the corner? Like by that spawn. I always spawn down there, so I should probably bring one. Oh no, it's dome. Maybe I should just do it. Like, you can hit it. At least you can hit it really, really, really quickly. You can smash that thing over again, which is quite good. Right. Down in this one. Not a spawn FT. Is moving fast, you're right. Like I'm gonna get pinned down it. Going for a scab, that guy. Yeah, watch for bush camping, building us. There's a dude like right above me. Giving away his position. I don't know whether he knows that I'm in here. Probably. I don't really know what I can do other than just like dim up and just try to run. Hey, theory. The gun's cracked, honestly. Really, really good. Gonna work. Can I see them? Hmm. Weird. Better than an RSAS? Hard to say, but probably. Like, I think so, actually. 'Cause it's got full auto. Fire rate on it is in, like, absolutely insane. Don't think the guy has an angle to cover, risk it for the biscuit. Like, perhaps. Might try cross into Terror Group at first. Like, right on the corner. Like, I might just not. Have a quick look at these. Seems pointless considering how good the PR is. Yeah, kinda. Do hear you. I was concerned I was going to get taken out by that other guy. We'll move up to here, just have a better look. On this side, isn't it? I mean, maybe we die here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that guy went. I mean, I'm pretty sure we heard him before. Meandering about. I think his buddies ran past. Yeah. Didn't I kill 2, or did I only kill the 1? All I would say is it's very unusual for the teammates to, like, leave. Their friends. I only kill 1.
Gold, please. GG's.
Pop Doggins, thank you for the prime. Probably a scav, but that does sound like it was a scav actually. Okay, so now we just need to decide what to go next. So I reckon... Got a couple of choices. I kind of want to see where the ambulances are. Again, I keep forgetting where they are on the map. There's one like right outside of here, I think. The G28 felt super nice. Actually, it probably does now that the basic convergence stat's been cleared. They're really light. They're probably quite good this wipe. Like weight and recoil. Weight has been like plus, 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 plus. Recoil's like negative, negative, negative. So on balance, those guns with like slightly higher recoils have benefited. Have a quick look around here before we go on any further. Behind. Running along. Where be... Just be regular scavs as well. Actually go for the ambulance quest? Well, if I'm going past the ambulances, I may as well check them. What are my thoughts? Maybe that's just regular scavs. I think that could be AI. Lots of weird sounds. Verdict on the spear? I personally think the spear's insane. It's insanely good. It really is a powerful, powerful gun. Bike. Truly terrible. Doc on a bicycle. Wendigoon, hey. Yes, the spear is good. Yeah, I think it's really good. I honestly think the spear probably is the best gun. This wipe. Is it worth the fleet price? Well, that's a different question. That's a more complicated question to answer, in all honesty. It depends on how much you die, how... It's like, again, it's like, if you get those opportunities to get those kills, then, like, yeah, it's worth it, sure. But, like, if you are not so sure about your skills or whatever, then that is not as good, right? Like, it's all dependent upon that. Like, you can have it, and then you die instantly. It's just, like, just the way of things. Always get stuck on that bike. That's the first time for me. I'm going to have to watch out next time a bit more closely. Only seem to spawn 1 out of 3 of the bags in there. Well, that was a fast raid as a scav. Was that you, or you just commenting on someone else? Yeah, good gear doesn't make... Well, good gear doesn't make up for skill. But also, good gear doesn't make up for just, like, random things happening either. Okay. Get a red flare if you want. I'm not going to go get him. He's in the middle of the street. Sorry, Kick. Did you literally just spawn in? What does Landmark use? Just out of pure interest. What does he tend to use? He can make anything sing though. In all honesty. Damn it. Why is that subtask? What do I have to do for the last bit? Oh, so just survive. You have to survive an extract from that one. That's a pain. Use a black and go a lot. He probably just doesn't think it's worth the money then. I would hazard a guess. Like, is the MDR worse enough not to use it over the spear? Like, that's probably the reason. Expensive ammo? I don't think 1,000 is... I don't think, like, yeah, 1,400 around. I don't think that's too bad. I do like the price balancing factor. I really do. Yeah, you can't buy it from anywhere, right? So you basically spend, like, $500,000. And the MDR you don't have to mod at all. It was like this from the fleet, it's like 500k. Okay, that was the guy. Try and go before I get freaking swarmed. Tends to happen here.
Bezos having money less than beef having money.
Bezos having money less than beef having money. Yo! BTRL, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Take those Bezos bucks and spread them. You're like a modern day Robin Hood. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, I think FMJ is probably one of the... Sorry, not FMJ. SIG Hybrid is one of the best bullets you can buy from the traders. The fact that it's not a craft... Like, in my opinion, you can make the money quicker than... Oh, Jesus. You can make the money faster than, like, you can craft the stuff. You know what I mean? Where was that from? Was that the sniper that I left alone? It could have been. Can't get up like right onto the top, can you? I don't really want to have a snipe. You could just buy the spear bullets? Yorp. That's why it's so powerful. What makes it so good? In my humble opinion. It's a bit like the MCX. You can buy CBJ. What's all this crazy sprinting around? Yeah, so there are 2 ammos for the spear. You can buy both of them from Peacekeeper. One's called Sig FMJ, which is it's a lot like BCP FMJ. Right, where do I need to go? It must be up there. I've got to do Debtor, but I can't remember which room it is in Pinewood. Crashy to see your stream. Yeah, apologies I wasn't on yesterday. I just buy it from the fleet, but it's like 400k. So was it 206? The hell one is that? That one. Crap.
Gold, please.
Over there. We're popping flares. Oh, excellent. Okay, did I have to actually do anything with data? Or does it just go in there? Just go in the place, right? Go in the place. Someone's still in here. Sure of it. You know, actually, I'm just going to check this. Going to check it. Yeah, survive an extract. Okay. Slightly concerned. Hmm. Didn't know there was a third floor. They added it as wipe. Oh, look at that. Problem is my feet are on. Closed already. But maybe it's just. Sometimes they just out like that. Jesus, I can't see him now. AI? Doing AI things. Saved by the bell, wow. Okay, we'll do something different then, I guess. Don't fight through the mist. Hate the scouts shoot you through bushes. They have toned it down a bit. Like, it used to be way worse than it is now. It still sucks. First was in last one? Or maybe it was. It wasn't in like the very first iteration though. Hey brother, you like? I know. Well, actually, saved by the neck armor. I think. Saved by something. Oh no! Wait, hold on. How is this possible? Like my helmet and neck armor haven't taken any damage. The only thing that's taken damage is front plate. That's super kooky. Thing is, even shitty ammo will do like minimum damage. I don't understand how that's possible. Shotgun pellet. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I got hit by an individual shotgun pellet. In my actual face. So there was no armor. I got shot in. I actually got shot in the face with a pellet. Oh man, that's sad. I can't extract. This sucks. How unfortunate is that? Oh, Twitch, come on. What the hell was that? That was just the worst ever. An 80 to the side of the head. Sucks. What happened? Do it again. I did not see. I just got unfortunate. Somebody was coming behind me. They came from over by what is it, like the supermarket or whatever. He aimed for the chat. Exactly. I don't know why it does that. Oh, maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know why Tarkov. Really annoying. I don't think we completed anything because we have to survive for like... Streets as hard as PMC? Hard. Aimed for chat. I know, I love that. That's very fun. I don't think having this on low helps this. It's really annoying that it does this. Really annoying. Even with like low texture resolution mode. I'm sure it's something to do with like... Maybe if I do automatic RAM cleaner before... Well, no, but I don't know when I'm going to die, do I? I could turn automatic RAM cleaner on and off to like clear it halfway through the match. That feels kind of crappy though. Did you rage quit? No, it's just sometimes it takes down the Twitch stream. It's like real, yeah, it's a real pain. It truly is a real pain. Right, now typically this barter is better than doing buying sugar itself these days. The sugar is now like 100k all the time. I think that barter is like slightly better. So if you can like snag that barter and then grab a packet of sugar. Then it's not too bad. RAM clean makes load time very long for me. Now, but what I mean is like, so what you can do is you can turn the RAM cleaner on and then turn it off again while you're in the raid. It clears out your RAM while you're in raid, but then you turn it off again, so it stops like functioning. But it's a cunning little trick. Yeah, maybe I should try that at least, because then it doesn't have as much to unload when I die. It's something to do with like it gets busy. What a complete pain. I mean, the speed is really good. Yeah, like 420k. Then another... Well, we'll take it off the scope, but... Another... Yeah, so that's like 540,000 rubles. That's without the scope. Or any mags. Anything like that. Pretty punchy. Yeah, Bitcoin going crazy and inflating the market. Yeah, it's true. I use medium normally. Oh, it depends. I use medium, but I use the click box, the streets. So it should give me the same as low. I don't think having it on low makes any difference. I don't think. I mean, I can put it back to low. I'm not really wedded to having it on medium if I'm playing streets for the day. The reason why I swapped it over was because I was playing other maps. I like playing medium basically everywhere except for Lighthouse and streets. So like I don't mind playing low on streets because I have the low texture thing on anyway. It's annoying that I didn't hear that guy because like even with Contact 4s I didn't hear it. Bit of a bummer. It would almost be nice to be able to like right click on a slot and just like show me all the things that go in a slot. Like, I don't know. Almost be quite... I guess, yeah, we could go with the Osprey. I've got... guys. Got like so many GAC plates. Fragman reset. I think have I bartered all the bags I can? 0. Okay, now I can buy 2 more. I should probably buy both of them now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost intrigued at this point. Like, if I start using just meta stuff only, will I eventually run out of money? I'm kind of intrigued. I don't normally do that. Obviously, I'll have like a lot less cash at the end of the wipe, but like ultimately, does that matter? Right. I hit like a weird point in my Tarkov game this wipe where I was just like, I suddenly was just like, not just that fussed about. I feel very like kind of apathetic about it this one. I just want to like do stuff and not worry about like progress as much. Use adrenaline. I'm gonna take adrenalines with me. I'm gonna put the propies are fine, but I quite like using adrenalines. Propitals are probably better, but I enjoy the way the adrenaline functions. I think it could be better. I like mixing it up. Right, so what do we get here? And how much are these? These are like rocketing up in price. So often these are like... Now that I don't need the items, because I've just decided I'm not really getting a cap or anything. I don't really need the stuff. A lot of the time I'm actually just selling them, not worrying about the... I'm not worrying about like keeping moonshines for anything, or not really. Again, it's quite freeing. It's quite liberating. I feel very liberated this wipe. Not even going for Lightkeeper, so it's like I'm just going to do what I want. And what I want to do is play streets. Maybe I need to focus more on like extracting. I need to like go to the beginning because I'm just sort of meandering around, and then I'm getting caught by people that I can't see. Maybe I should just focus a little bit more on. Actually, this is quite a neat little. So 1, 2, 3. These things are so cheap, and then there's a. Is that the wrong one? Oh no. It's the other SIGs. My mistake. There's one pack of 6 where you can get like an AK barter, like apparently it wasn't. Because I can't remember which one it is. It's the other 6. Ah, those go more expensive. Didn't need that. Right. Yeah, see some. Yeah, grenades, this, some meds, got the spear itself, couple of mags. Right. Now I just need to extract. Done the thing, I just need to extract. So this is going to be an extraction one. We'll try and like get out. Interesting money for fun. Yeah, I think so this time. How dare you play the game without thinking about making numbers go up? I know! Hello! Quizbane TV. How do you constantly get level 5 plates to armor? Do the TacTech and AACPC craft. Laboratory. After living high. And so it good. That's how. Why no Kappa? Yeah, it just takes too long and I have to do stuff I don't want to do. Where'd you get Punisher 6 on? I actually did it on the streets this wipe. Moonshine's how expensive to craft? Depends. Like, if you do the barter for the sugar, it's not too bad. Yeah, look, things can be long wipes. You can always go for Lightkeeper later. I mean, that's true. Honestly, that's true. Like, maybe I'll redouble and do it, but... Space 1010, thank you for the tier 1. I missed that earlier. Asian armband, I literally found them in Moonshine. I found the Moonshine. That was it. Contact Force been finding weird to use. This estimate. It was because they're so much further away. So that where you used to hear them is probably like an extra like 8 meters or something further than what you think. How'd you get the spear? No, it's on the flea. It's a Lightkeeper thing, so you can't really do it otherwise. You just have to buy it on the flea market. Yeah, if anybody needs the... There you go, Zephod. If anybody needs the GAC plates to start the barter, just start the craft off, then Zephod will happily provide you one. You just need, it's like a sourdough. You need a, you know, you need a starter, a seed to start it off. You need a starter kit. Once you've got that, you can make as many class 5 plates as you like. How do you feel about the late unlock of the spear? I think it's fine, because it means if you really want to grind it, then you can. Most people aren't going to, though, and it makes the price really expensive on the flea. So, like, having one of the best guns in the game, just, like, fairly easily accessible. I think, like, I think it's still... I think it's in a good spot, honestly. I think if you want to access it, then you can, and it's $500,000. I feel like it's in a good place. Exactly like a sourdough. That is great. We've been having a lot of sourdough recently because it's less processed than bread. That logic, should the MDR and the FAL be there? I think so. I mean, the FAL's like slightly a bit more cumbersome. The FAL's sort of harder to make work. The MDR is like strictly better than the FAL, in my opinion. If you're looking at just at pure performance, the FAL's fun though. The only place that the FAL really shines is the 50-round drum unsuppressed like short version with high ergo. That's actually pretty good because that beats out the MDR because you can only get 25 rounders on it. So in like a CQB position where you're gunning somebody down at point blank, you have higher RPM, you have a bigger mag, it wins on that basis. But for everything else, like the recoil is better on the MDR, the ergo is typically better on the MDR. Just depends. So I think the MDR is like probably gun number 2, like spear, MDR, and then I don't know after that, kind of many things. Not that I've had that much success with the MDR, to be honest. It's like it depends on your playstyle. I think the spear is really, really good for everybody because it fires fast and the bullets are amazing. I think that's the thing about it. And the recoil is better. Like the recoil is better than the MDR as well. And then for people who are like used to the high-powered weapons with like high calibers, people who are used to running M1As and SRs and RSASs and that kind of thing, the MDR probably works really well for. I'm much more of an assault rifle kind of guy, like intermediate cartridge type assault rifle person. So for me, a lot of the time what ends up working is like a fast fire rate with like decent bullets and get around the armor kind of thing. Like MP5, SD, MPX SD, P90, AUG, all of those kind of things. But what do you think about gating more things behind high-level dog tags? I don't really like the dog tag crafts because of barters, because I always feel like I'm wasting stuff.
The great content, Giga.
By like using them there. I don't know. Thanks, Axel. Thank you for the tier 1, man. Thanks. Price for Psycho Sniper. Well, I think like, yeah, so you run factory and get like 2 kills or 3 kills and then go elsewhere, I think maybe is the safest way to do it. You might be better off not using an ult in though. In Class 6. You might be better off just hearing people and just trying to outshoot them. Hard though, but when it feels terrible this way. I think a lot of the semis are though, which is why the MDR is okay, because you still have this like full auto ability on it. And the ergo's not very good, exactly. And the M1A is like heavy as hell as well. Not bad at unlocks, like craft and level 50 dog tag quest. Anyway, to 2D gate off height. Could do, I guess. I'm gonna loot that in a sec. Crash site collapse. I'm quite close to killing. Maybe just do a quick loot of this. Pop down Pinewood, try to extract using flare. Maybe that's the play here. Although maybe we can use the new little route that I didn't realize existed, because there's a way to get through the back of Plymouth. I just didn't even know you could get around there. Maybe do that. I'm I'm always concerned about somebody coming down here, but they seem to. Oh, that's weird. There was nothing in here. My eyes twitch every time I see instant noodles. I know. That's don't loot up that bit. Seeming's brutal. I keep getting headshot through helmet, trooper, death shadow, condor combo. What with? What are people killing you with on Factory? I'm a bit interested. Are you finding mostly kitted people? Because sometimes it's just all pistoling, but probably becomes less true as time goes on. Mesky apartment. Which was that one? What? Mesky 5. I don't even know where that is on the map. Language? Maybe. Raccoon's going for beluga, kind of gator for ratting. I kind of want to use it to just like not be in the main area. I have to go running down the main kind of road. Wasn't something. Suddenly thought I heard like a whip. I guess not. Must have been just like a weird shot or something. Dawn got me all spooked now. Up in there. Yeah, this one. Don't see anything else. Don't see it. Must have been the wind. Nothing freaks you out more, right? I don't think anything spawns in that room. A lot of APM, AP6 point. I've got the WMX on. It's got a very tight little beam on it. Very ideal. Did I do all of this one already? I think I did, didn't I? No, maybe I did. I think I did. Look at the moon was just a book. I think it was just. Key from. Yeah, the sound of the door. The coat closing above you is proper nightmare fuel. Got 20mm on a thick case. Yeah, they're usually about that, like 18, 19 if you like really picking your prices. Outside of that, they're pretty expensive. If you make one change to the main game, what would it be? Make streets perform at 60 FPS on everybody's map, even everybody's computer, even when scoped. Totally honest. Why can't I vault heaven? I literally only learnt that this was a door like the other. Yo, Camp Siege. Welcome, everybody. Hope you've had a lovely stream. You been playing some Tarkov? What's been going on? Quest right now. I'm technically doing a couple of quests on streets, but I'm only here because I want to be here. I wanted to try and make some money and also use some meta kits. I've used some meta kits and I've died with them. It's basically what's happened so far. It's slightly unfortunate. Is that the way in? I'm still like figuring out this area. Yeah, so this is the way in still. Okay. I've only been through here a few times on stream. So I'm like, I keep trying to figure out like... Left door? Keep trying to figure out like where's actually best to go. I know it's basically straight, but I don't have it in my muscle memory, this area at all. Scav? Probably a scav. From Tarky was fun. Still trying to get killer. Oh my god. Yeah, killer is just a pain for everybody. I decided not to go for cap this wipe, so I don't have to do it. One side breach, one side open always. Okay, you can't get through there. Yeah, Spear Voodoo is juicy. The gun's like 540k. Scopes like 100k. What am I wearing? Osprey with 2 GAC plates in it. 1 floor down. Okay, alright, well. Nobody in there at the minute. I'm going to go back and loot that dead scout body. They are the Gucci loot pool, after all. Almost full of scabs, yeah. He keeps fighting me. I'm minding my business and then kill it. What happens? It does happen. It does happen. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of something else going on. Maybe that's outside, actually. Might just be outside. I don't think you can get through any of these doors. I have to go through this one. Now, I don't think... Can you get through this? Does that breach? It is. Ye olde beluga. There we go. So I'm slowly getting my memory up for this. Trying to figure out like where's where. I start to realise I'm on the right track when I'm like, is that a breach? And then I kick it and then it is. I'm like, yeah, it's good. That performance is rough. I can count my FPS on one hand, I think. Where's the sniper? So there's a sniper up here somewhere. Like... Oh, you are kidding me. And this is a great sniping spot. Fairness. Into infinity. I think like people do know about this spot though. or I'm gonna get sniped myself. I don't know. Like I'm not gonna. I'm not really in the business of sniping right now. So I was just intrigued to see how good it was. Ah, roller. Since this wipe, you can vault through the barricade on ground level. Oh. Don't forget the sofa room down one floor. Have a look. I've been in there loads of times. I've not really been in. I technically get out on that roof. That sounded like somebody firing off the green flare. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Say hello to the new boss. I already did once. He's killed, like him and his Junie boys killed me once already. I got killed by a scav in the corner here. This is a scav Exfil, I believe. Literally in the corner of that thing. Huh? Use this. Is it PM? No, it's not. Isn't PMC Exfil over there? Oh, what's that one called? What's it actually called? Is it PMC? Hello, I guess. Anton, hello. Dial Bay Elevator. Ew, it's that one. The problem I find on streets is that a lot of the time I just tend to use the same exfils over and over. I've already been in here. I can never remember if this one's like open. Oh, right. Better than nothing. Oh, I can put it in there. Genius. Door spawn's shut. Well, they missed it, apparently. Harder than it looks to do with like 40 FPS. Out the windows. But yeah, I've done that once before. Maybe we do. At least today I can kind of see what's going on. Someone's been through here. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the only reason why I figured that one out was because, or like went up there, not necessarily figured it out, but the only reason why I went in there in the first place was because there was an airdrop that went up there, and I was like, nah, you can't get to that, and chat was like, yes, you can. And we have to be a bit careful. Expensive window breaks, yeah. I feel like the performance is back to the way it used to be. The latest patch before the rollback destroyed it, yeah. But since then, they put it back and it's kind of back to like the way it was. Press wrong button. Hard fighting scouts when they run like that. Run in such weird ways. Still pretty choppy when you go through. Yeah, I mean it's partly because I'm streaming. But my memory is actually full. Do you know what we're gonna try? I try and use this like memory. I think this is partly the problem. Does that help? Doing anything? Oh, that's better. It saved me 4 gig. Dude, it's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, this. Literally, it's filled like my PC's 32 gig. Look at the performance. Terrible. 37? Shocking. You leave it on and go into the menu, get it to clear RAM. It's done it now. Now it's got like, it's still working. It's got like it's closing down loads of stuff. So it's to bring up the options that did the clearing. It is if you've got it on, yeah. It's like literally it's a straight line down to like 16 gig. Gone from 32 gig to most popular mod for SP fixed to the RAM clear. We're sitting on 16 gig now. Performance is not better, but I am using DLSS. Presumably is using correctly. Can't see the snipe. Oh. Is that the reason it's so crazy? Freaking airdrop. See them if you like. RAM cleaner actually work. It did when I turned it on and off just then it did. It worked like crazy. It removed 16 gig from memory. Yeah, use the mounted gun. That thought did cross my mind. Nice frames, yeah, they're pretty bad. Oh, jeez. I turn it off, it's depressing. Half the issues as well as I didn't have performance like this in the previous raid. It wasn't as bad as this a minute ago. Is that the one above? Now apparently you can do the flare from this side. Signal flare area. And can you run up here as well? I've never done it from this side. Side is safer. It does seem to be. Okay, good. First time I've done it from that side, so. Every Streets Raid performs worse than the one before it. I should probably have to actually restart. Are you streaming on the same PC or do you have a streaming PC? I actually have, it's on the same PC. Don't go prone, it bugs out. What do you mean? Well, yeah, you can camp the other side much more easily from Pinewood. See, now that was much smoother getting out of the raid, having emptied out the RAM. Yeah, probably have to close the game and reopen the game. Because you count the person going outside. Yeah, from Pinewood you can get both, I think. It's only the... Yeah, 3 trades are long, so we've only played a couple. So what's the verdict? Spear is sick, isn't it? What's your favourite salty snack? It's going to have to be roasted salted cashews. They are amazing. My favourite. Salted cashews are just... Didn't even get that much stuff. The one raid I didn't get much. Yeah, salted cashews are just... That's mostly hybrid. I want to make like 12. That. Honey roasted? Honey roasted is awesome. Any more Helldivers? Yes! I'm level 23 at this point. Me and my friends are completing... Well, we finished a suicide trio, so we unlocked the next one, whatever that is. I think suicide is 7 out of 9. We've unlocked 8, but we haven't tried it yet. Partly because we've been playing with another person who's like moving up the ranks and he's only level 10. Getting them up to speed before we go and try like the next difficulty. But it's good. Like Helldivers is still really good fun. I like it. It's a really good like squad game. The perfect thing is you can just join somebody while they're already playing. This is the plate alchemy, by the way. Gack plate comes in, 2 gack plates come out. You also get 2 of the side plates. Oh, they are. We'll tinker with the rest of our stuff. What I tend to do is tinker with the rest of the things, my stash, while I'm waiting for that really quick one to come through. I take all these plates, put them down here. Got so many plates. Like literally, my stash is just all plates. I did, for anyone who was wondering, I did end up buying the extra stash space because it just makes it easier for me to like demonstrate stuff. And so I was like, also I had the game for a billion years, and fine. I'm not happy to. Given that it's my livelihood. So. But like as an EOD person, you don't really need a free 3,000 rubs. Right, we got 2 of these tasks done. So we've got King of the Rooftops done finally. And then this one. Better. House rest. These ones are like normal ones actually. Completed these last wipe, I think. Helldive's a great game with the boys. Feels so shallow compared to Darktide, though. I feel like you have more freedom on Helldivers, though. I don't know. Like, Darktide's fine, but the endgame on Darktide... I mean, to be fair, I played more Darktide than I have Helldivers, so we will see. But, I mean, yeah, I guess you could make more builds on Darktide, but I didn't really enjoy the way that the endgame system works. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like Helldivers is more fun because you can just like unlock everything, whereas Darktide is like, let's just grind like weapons over and over again so you can get like the perfect roll on whatever stat it is you're looking for. So it's like very RNG in terms of whatever, but like in the same vein, I don't know, it's like, it's weird. It's really weird. Like there's something really weird about these kind of games. It's like if you don't give people incentives to do that stuff, Oh, did I not even take home cinema cake? God. Yeah, in the same vein, it's like if you give people incentives, when they're kind of fed up with the incentives, often people just like stop playing. It's like that thing of if you don't give them incentives, then will they carry on? I don't know. It's weird. It's like people play Tarkov a lot of the time just to quest, not necessarily just to play the game. Whereas people could play like, you know, PUBG or whatever, just fine without any incentive necessarily. You just like play to play. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Like making the end game like super grindy. I'm not sure whether that de-incentivizes some people and incentivizes others. It's almost a bit like Kappa. You know, some people are incentivized by Kappa. Some people find it just a pain and don't want to. Fishing machine is turning it. Will strike the team. Thought of adding max? Yes, that would be good. I'm obsessed with the autocannon. I just love the autocannon. I'm our autocannon guy, basically. It feels good. It feels great. Move to third person minutes. I haven't played. I literally don't know anything about the original. I know almost nothing about the first one. I didn't even know it existed until this one came out. Did you ever post a video of the patch buff of soft level 3? I did, but I didn't do one like restating all the changes. I'm actually about to do one about other armor, like what you should use kind of guide. Because I still think it's like a bit of a miasma of like normally. So I'm basically just gonna make a video of like, here's what I use and here's what I think is good. Like slightly less like. Because the thing is, there's two kinds of videos like this, right? You either do, I'm going to look through every single piece of armor and I'm going to tell you about every single one. I'm going to cover everything. Or the alternative being, I'm going to hone in on like one or two. Or like, not one or two, but you know, like a handful. We'll talk about those specifically, which is kind of like what the next one's going to be. Because I haven't really done one of those. And also, the plate plus... Like how do I want to put it? Like the plate plus carrier combo is quite nuanced. And I haven't made a video about that specifically. I've made videos about mechanics. I made a video about the armored carriers, but not really about the plates. The ones I use and why. Right. How long we got? We've got time. Probably got time for like. There we go. So this finishes up here. What I should do. Oh no, I died with those. Yeah, so the best thing about this is that if your GAC plates get damaged as well, you can just put them through the crafter, and it repairs them as well as part of the process. So big hammer, make an AACPC, get some stuff out. Yeah. Right. Let's try and do another like loot run on streets or whatever. Did I bring a? I don't need to do any actual tasks. This to try to. Escape. How many kits have disappeared so far today? Two. And the talent system is fun? Yeah, the talent system is good. Remnant 2? No, I've not played it. I played like... So, Dark Tide I did like 75 hours, 80 hours before I kind of got like... I was like, oh, I can see where this is going and I'm not that keen to play it anymore. I feel like I got bored of the gameplay. Not necessarily like its variety in builds because it was sort of too linear and the difficulty ramped up in like in an annoying way. That's the problem I have. Go on Osprey? Yeah, they are good. I like the openness of Helldivers. It's like the best parts of an extraction shooter almost, right? Because like you drop in and you choose your missions and then leave. And I like the fact that you don't need to survive to win. You just have to complete the mission, which feels very like on theme. I will say though, the theming of Darktide is also amazing. Like it feels very Warhammer. And Helldivers also has its own perfect theming. So they're both really good on that basis. Do an armor tier list. I already did one. I didn't want to do one just because like 8 armors got upgraded. So this is better, I think. What I'm curious about is the interaction of plate and soft armor layering. Or else would it matter to buff the bricks to level 3? I actually don't think it matters that much. There was probably some fringe. There was some fringe, there were some fringe bullets that make a difference. But like if it's say it's like 50 pen, and it goes through your plate, even through class 5, you're only going to lose 15% of your pen. So it's still going to go straight through class 3 with 45. Well, I guess yeah, a bit more than that. Yeah, so like 43 pen remaining, something like that, roughly. Still going to go straight through class 3, and there's going to be no mitigation, so it makes literally no difference. Get a hammer and scav by a defender. The Thor is the lightest. Like, you can't really get lighter than the Thor. But you don't get any neck. The defender has neck at the front. For me, it basically goes like Thor, defender, Osprey. And it's like protection and weight, like, go up like that. I mean, because the Osprey gets like the arms as well. Neck on both sides. Defender gets groin, but no sides. You can't put plates in the sides, but you do get the front of the neck. Died to 45 rip, guide an MP9. My friend died 20 seconds later, the same guy from 56A1. Probably just got shot by somebody you couldn't see or something silly like that. Guns on the profile. So when you load into raid, so for example, if somebody looked at my loadout now on my profile, they would see the spear. If I pick up an MP5, they will still see the spear. So your loadout is frozen from the start of the raid from what they actually see. Love the melee gameplay of Darktide. I actually do. I do like the melee. The way that the melee and the... But that's a Warhammer thing for me. Like the fact that they've managed to get like melee and shooting together. That works like really nicely because that's how Warhammer works. But I just don't like how linear the missions are. That's what I kind of got bored of. I got kind of bored of like the missions themselves. Like the mechanics are all really good. But I prefer the openness of Helldivers. It's literally just personal preference. Have you tried Hunt? I actually haven't. Are you going for Lightkeeper? Nah. Have you played Balatro? No. Like that poker, like poker-inspired card game thing. It's probably good. I'm like middling on card strategy games. Like I played some, like they're good. Like Slay the Spire and played a bit of like Magic, like online or whatever, and like a few things like that. Never like got like super into strategy card games that much, but I do like them, but not like loads. Do you know what I mean? Did you ever collect 40k? I did actually, yeah. Back when I don't know, I was a teenager though. I sold it all to a friend. I had like Chaos, like Corn Allegiance. What I did. Poker roguelike. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Have you noticed if you kill someone viewing their profile shows them without the kit? That's if they die. So if they're dead and they go back to the lobby, they haven't put anything else on yet, so you see them naked. Like you can see that in real time. Like if they're kitting up and they're not in a raid, you see their kit in real time. So if you close it and then reopen it, close it, reopen it, you see them like kitting up for the next game, which is quite funny. Maybe they changed it, Shabatru. True. Maybe they changed it. Or maybe they, like, could they have extracted? Warhammer Total War? I haven't, no. I'm not a huge Total War kind of guy. I never got into Total. Like back in the day, I was always more of like a base building RTS kind of person, rather than like you have your units strategy. That was that player. Didn't get this time what we had last time. Yeah, I kind of do a bit of both on Helldivers. It depends what I'm looking. What was I going to do? I was going to loot that, wasn't I? What did I bring? Mainly Concord. Buy Concord. What else have I got with me? Real estate office. Oh, I think that's okay. Yeah, I should have bought the other one. So. I also love the fact on Helldivers, you can just join friends while they're playing the game. Like that to me is just so good. Like they're in a match and you can just join them. So good. I love that big time. Right, where's the where's the oldie duffel room? Who played DayZ? I played the original, like, modded version. I didn't think it updated mid-road. Didn't. Map clears versus mission. Yeah, it depends what you need though. Like if you need samples, then you like kind of have to clear it, right? Like I don't have all the ship upgrades done, so I need some. It depends whether you need samples versus medals. Realistic. You play Dawn of War? Yeah, I did. I played a lot of Dawn of War. Dawn of War was a sick game. All the expansions, but I didn't play Dawn of War 2. Because when they took all the base building out, oh. Why did they do that? Did you buy Check 13? I actually didn't. Did that actually fire 2 bullets? I'm not used to firing 800 RPM. No, I think I only fired 1. Sounded like 2, didn't it? Yeah, I played a lot of the original DayZ. I played a little bit of standalone, like, within the last year. But it just takes forever to do anything. DayZ. It was good when I was younger and didn't have any responsibilities, but like these days, it just takes forever. Hard for me to do anything on that. Like Helldivers for me is perfect as like a casual game because me and my friends, like a lot of us are busy a lot of the time, so we can literally just like run with whoever's on. Just a huge plus. I want my extracts. I should pick an extract. Maybe I will do Crash Site then. I'll do Crash Site. I'll try to get into some of the Concordia buildings. Question is, do I just want to face plant my way section of the map? This piece of the map I really dislike. Feels incredibly unsafe. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. Loot a few bits around. I don't think you can get anywhere after this. Maybe you can. What's down here? I remember. Oh. Huh. Oh, I didn't realise it. Not really ideal. Failed with my lean. A big way. Noise with damage one doesn't discriminate between vitals and not. Better get the table early soon. Yeah, but it's nice to get the stuff, isn't it? Like shorter cooldowns and yada yada. I'm just enjoying the gameplay, if I'm honest. Like when I get to 80 hours on Helldivers, like whether I'll still feel like I want to play again, I don't know. But again, like I like both games on different merits. I don't think either of them are going to be like 500-hour games for me, probably. Like I just don't think there's enough to either of them for me for that. Like I don't want to just grind like RNG to get the last few little bits of whatever. Dark Tide, but where did you get in that one? This is like the most annoying mechanic here that BSU made it so you can actually get up there. So crazy that you... yeah, no medical weight, yeah. Found some like good armor up here, so I like kind of felt like I wanted to come back up, but yeah, it all just sucks. Using the equalizer. No, I literally just use a like not even a compressor. I use a they're called sound lock. So if the volume gets too high on any individual sound, it like drops the Windows audio and brings it back up again. This is like a cap, or it's like a little cap on like loud sounds. Oh god. Hello, Lem. Yeah, build theory, crafting, and experimentation keeps me invested. Yeah, I can see that. I think part of the issue for me was that you have to invest a lot of time in the RNG to actually even do that. Like, you can't just do it. You have to, like, to even try something, you have to just, like, grind a bunch to get the ability to even, like, run that particular thing. Because of the way that the system is coming on. It's literally called sound lock. Where'd you find the door key? I don't know. Destiny got the target grind rolls. Because there's two parts to it, right? There's experimentation and then there's the gameplay loop. I just didn't want to do the gameplay loop. How close to unlocking the spear for Beastkeeper? Isn't it Lightkeeper and stuff? Like, I'm not doing Lightkeeper stuff, so I'm just going to buy them off the flip when I want them. PC programs apps. Yeah, everything's just moved to that now, right? Everyone's just moved to calling everything apps. Honestly, filing cabinets are goated. Oh. Searched our way to victory. Do I have any actual food? I think I've just got packed in. about they're so loud. And take so long. The other issue. We never finished off this room. Servers looting. Yeah, everybody knows where you are, right? These rooms can be quite good, can't they? Get some good stuff in these. That check 15 popping up. Kind of sounds. Wait, what? I never get any of the graphics cards in these. But people have told me that you can. These streets just has a higher chance of spawning like all. It's DVDs all the way for me. Be worth it over the MDR? Worth it is a difficult question. You have to answer that one for yourself. But, I mean, it's certainly very powerful. BTR fixed. It should be after patch 15, but sorry, 14, but I've not tested it. To be honest, so. I think last time I got a GPU. Yeah, I mean I haven't had one. A drill's worth it. A drill's suck now. Yeah, I feel like drills suck. I don't know if they're worth the full thing. Yeah, worth it is hard though. It's like it depends. If you're going to just wander around the map and get shot every raid, I do then probably not worth it. I wonder if there's a better way. Not really a better way to get to crash site, is there? Because there's no route round the back of the like check 13 area. Have to go past Sparger. Just have to go past check 15 and Sparger. Kind of annoying. Yeah, DLSS when you go into your inventory, it's like kind of funny. It's sort of worse with low FPS as well because like you notice it 'cause it's on your screen for longer. Something else. You find a bit weird, but. I'm just like terrible. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll try this thing again. Did I restart the game or did I forget? You read YouTube chat? Of course. Why do people always ask me? Why do people always ask me that? I don't understand. Why do people always ask me when I read YouTube chat? I don't mind. I do. I just find it funny. I get asked all the time. People always ask me if I read YouTube chat. I find it so funny. I'm gonna sprint this bit. There's just nothing you can really do in this area if you want to actually get over to Concordia. There's just not much choice. The only other alternative is going like all the way around the map, but like. I ain't doing that, no matter how sensible it might be. Might go into Sparger though. Now. I'm going to go in here first because I'm a little concerned about life. Might be able to spot out the scabs before I move in because at this point I feel just like very, very exposed. I think some people just multi-stream but only have Twitch chat open. That's true, actually. That might be true. Decent helmet on. I have 1440 Peter. I don't stream in everyone. Please non-stop paranoia. Why do you use DLSS? Given to CPU ban 95% of the time. It gives me a lot of benefit on. At least it has done when I did all my tests. But on Scav min-maxing, he fell out of the door. Wow. Okay. I fell out of, yeah, I fell out of the wall. Over there. To be fair, my FPS is terrible at the moment anyway, so I don't know if it's going to make any difference. The LSS probably doesn't really make much odds. Yes, but you see, I get 30. What was it? 7. Yeah, 40 with it on at the minute because there's something else going on right now. When it's when the FPS is like more sensible and when I'm not CPU bound like I am now, then it works a bit better. And I usually get like, to be fair, this patch is kind of scuffed a minute. My FPS normally isn't this low. The one thing that I would say about it is that I do prefer the way it anti-aliases. I don't really like TAA very much. A good exit. When do you think the next wipe is? God, I have no idea. Really got no idea. But given that our window got shot, I feel like it's pretty certain somebody over there. I kind of feel like I want to go this way. Past the front of the basement. Back up the other side. I think YouTube is taking views, yeah. Okay, so which side does this come in through? The one thing, I always lose my bearings when I come in here. Let me have a look. Yeah, that way. So I actually want to go like... yeah, down and right, I think. Right now, big boy backpack of his. Had to guess how much weak clicks you eat last time? That's a good question. Let's see. Maybe I could get to Concordia security room. People are like smashing glass like crazy up there. Oh, that's already been done. Is it stupid to stay and complete the rest of this? I feel like... yeah. Maybe it's scabs though. Maybe it's many scabs. I don't know. Five. Oh, so let's say 350, yeah. Times 2, 700. Probably, yeah, it's probably like 21,000. That's not a door. Yeah, most people are just expecting it to be in the 6 months, so it'd be like June, but I don't know. Nobody really knows. I like the spear. I think it's good. I think it's lower recoil than all the 760. On that basis, it's fun. The only thing that's concerning me about shooting. Yeah, the only thing that I would say like about this less conversation is that it used to not do anything for me at 1080, but it did start doing stuff at 1440. And most of the time it's good. Just on the streets it's suspect. They run super low frames. Understand the math you're doing? I thought you were counting Weetabix boxes. I was counting individual Weetabixes. Because you get different size boxes. 21,000 Weetabix at 350 per year makes you 60. Is that true? Did I do the math wrong? I estimated like 30. I estimated like 30 years with like... I just did some rough examples. 30 years with 2 a day for 350. Yeah. 30 years, 2 a day, times 350 is 21,000. Get out of here. Kidding. It's been done already. I don't really feel like... Probably all the high value stuff done by people. Yes. But yeah, I don't think the UK educational system can take credit. So your SVD build? I have a video with the SVD builds. That's probably better. I've not been using the SVD today. Better showcase. Been a little minute since I used it. Those headphones always get me. I always think they're a pair of like swords. Guess it's picking up the dregs at this point. I mean, people do miss stuff sometimes, but... Giga wheat. We're just gonna die here to some like randos. Oh. This has all been purged. Purged of all value. I guess we're pretty full. Like, it's fine. Don't necessarily have like the most kittiest kit of like high value things, but pretty good. Quick look at this. Good. Probably superior to those. I think that's alright. Oh, I always forget that you can get through here. Always forget. Now, let's try not to get ratted at the very end. Wow, big SVD's going off. Crazy stuff. Wheater beef sounds unpleasant. Gigabit sounds good. Yes, I agree. Both can be true because Tarkov does not consume 100% CPU bandwidth, only 100% of the cores it touches. Yeah, there are those weird instances where, like, if you have threads that are at 100 and then you put more load on them, then it lowers the others because they're having to, like, wait, depending on how the multi-threading works. One thing with this RAM cleaner thing, though, that does seem to be quite handy is that it seems to fix the, like, Twitch crashing at the end of a raid. Very, very useful. Beans on gigabits, oh god. DLSS much better than when it first came out. That's definitely true. That's definitely. Okay. Managed to nurse our losses from today a little. Basically losing 2 like million ruble. Like I had some of the stuff anyway, but like if you added it all up, it's probably worth a mil. So it's relatively easy to do when the gun's worth nearly 600,000 rubles. Our trial for the 2.5. Yeah, this thing like it basically makes money no matter what, and it's also quite fast to churn as well. I don't know, like, do people do a study on which scav case was the best for just like pure cash? 'Cause that's what I'm trying to use now. Oh, God. Get on the screen actually. Get the click. Alright, we'll go hunting for a PMC for the fun. I think if you ever got a streamer item, it should be the Giga can of beef Tishonka, like super order for food. I agree, yeah. Thoughts on beans replacing the peanut butter Reese's cup? Sounds terrible. You know what? Reese's peanut butter cups are one of the good American confectionaries. I like peanut butter cups. $15K for pure cash. It's gambling. Yeah, but some of them have got different expected values, right? Which is what I care about. Someone replace the peanut butter with ham. I closed Reddit. Good idea. It's just as what to run after max traders. Jack of all trades got a gun. I mean, I love the AUG. I love the AUG big time. One of my favorite weapons. Right. Where do we think a PMC is going to be? I got FMJ and the Juk. That's scavs. Scavs. Maybe they're hiding in. Is that paint guns running? Found our PMC. Someone's fighting. Sounded like the next area. What was this person? Right. Where the PM size? You definitely make money overall with the 2,500 one. Like, certainly. You can link the graph. 2,500 definitely makes cash, though. Like, it has to. It has to, it has to, it has to. There's just not that many items that don't give you 2.5k. Like, underneath. Who's firing? Is that people just shooting in extract? Very confused. Very confused. Is that person just that? They're just shooting randomly, aren't they? Oh, you're including the box cost. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I get you. I get you. Yeah, I never normally include the box cost because I use the box anyway to do moonshine to get like tank batteries and stuff. So I'm always going to do that for quest progression. It's kind of like a sunk cost. You know what I mean? I'm already going to buy that no matter what. But I don't usually bother like including the cost of the thingamy. What's the best way to get MP7 30-40 round mags to have level 3 mechanic? There aren't really any good ways. There are no good ways. Weetabix in Canada. Give it a try. Are you winning some? Yeah, we did okay. We died a couple of times with the ye olde spear, but I think it was still good. And yeah, did okay in terms of loot on that last one. So you know, made some of it back. All good. All is good. You're the one who told us all to consider opportunity cost? Yeah, for sure. But like as I said, I use it for tank batteries, for samples, stims, for fuel conditioners, for whatever, right? And that's like almost like time opportunity because I could go into raid and find those things, but if I can get the game to find them for me while I'm like in raid doing other quests, then it's like more efficient with my time to do that and spend the money, the Tarkov money on it, than it is to spend like time finding those items. You have a guide for hideout general, hideout craft profit stuff. Not really this wipe. I haven't done so. I mean, basically, like ripstop and arrow and this fabric. So fabrics for the lavatory. What you want to make is fabrics for the lavatory. If you're just looking at money, in the workbench you can kind of make anything, but like circuit boards out of DVDs is good. Green gunpowder is one of the better ones at like level 2, I think. Boost generator and water is kind of whatever. Like med station, you want to make a pile of meds. That's the best, and intersperse it with something else like crafting CFSs or something, so you get the most profit. Nutrition unit, I don't run most of the time. I run my waters down to 1 out of 60, and then I use them to make these. I trade in for slavers. That's kind of it. You can also, you can make wires as well. Flickers might work sometimes as well. Yeah, that would be okay. But that's really it, honestly. And then build the Bitcoin farm. I feel like you just want, once you've got like 1 or 2 profitable crafts, then you can just do those over and over. Right. Well, it's been a lovely. Good to get back on it. I think it was good to start with a arena like game just to get my iron. I think that was actually a good way to do it. The spear's been fun. I don't know how much more I'm going to run it, but maybe I'll do something a little bit more different on Thursday. Might run the Black MDR a little bit more. Like, I haven't done anything, but maybe I'll do the RPD or something fun. I don't know. Well, we'll see. But yeah, either which way, like I kind of had like so much to do. I ended up actually skipping a video, so the next one's going to be a spear one. I'm going to do for Saturday, but tomorrow's is going to be an interesting armor video. I think, like practical, like what to actually wear as opposed to the full guides and the full thing of like every single armor. But it's like which ones to piece with which armor plates and stuff. That'll be coming out tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday with another stream, and yeah, we'll do ScavTalk as usual Friday. So until then. Catch you later. We're going to go and raid John B over on the Twitch side. So have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and hopefully I'll see you in. Catch you later, everyone. Bye-bye.